So I want to share some thoughts today about meditation, about breathing. I'm not a lineage holder. There are certainly more authentic sources to learn meditation from. But ever since 2020, I've been very grateful to Thich Naht Hahn and the Plum Village tradition, and it's really launched me into a very dedicated meditation and spiritual practice in my life. And I find that I tend to have a way with words. I have a way of explaining things and talking about things that can often be very helpful for people. And so this is going to be kind of part guided meditation and part introduction to the mindfulness of breath meditation. So you could close your eyes and kind of drift off into what I'm talking about. You could also pay closer attention and then try it in your own way. I hope to explain it well enough that some of it actually sits with you. So, reportedly, this was the first meditation that the Buddha taught his disciples after his enlightenment. And it's also the first meditation that Thich Naht Hahn teaches. And so it's very, very important, especially to the Buddhist tradition. But as we're learning with the mindfulness movement, we could all use a little dose of mindfulness. And that starts with the foundational mindfulness of breath. And so this is a meditation that I try not to be too strict with my meditation practices. I really like having visions. I like how it evolves. I like being open to what comes through me, and not just be strictly trying to clear my mind and focusing on silence or nothingness. But I find that this mindfulness of breath meditation is kind of like a preliminary. I've heard some traditions call it do the preliminaries. Like get yourself in a position that makes sense. If you're trying to have a beneficial, loving experience and your spirituality is deepening and growing, there are certain things you'll want to do in order to be in that place of loving awareness and for the potential to have a beneficial situation occur. So the way it is taught is to, on an inhale, there's one word that you're focusing on. On an exhale, there's another word that you're focusing on. The first one is in and out. And that's just drawing our attention to the breath. That's step one, is being aware of the breath. And the intention here is to actually let your breathing deepen. So you're breathing in deeper, and you're breathing out slowly. And so that's already the first third of the meditation, is breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. The next step is breathing in deep. The word is deep. Breathing out, the word is slow. Slow. So that's easy step one stuff, right? And for us to get into our parasympathetic nervous system, for us to be relaxed, for us to feel that energy of love and mindfulness and the spirit, it doesn't help to have a really erratic breath. It just doesn't. And so this is just preliminary stuff. Wherever else your spiritual practice takes you, that's wonderful. But for me, it's the foundation, is this deep, slow breathing. So you can take however long you want with that. Breathing in deeply, breathing out slowly. But as we're thinking this through, and I think we can use our left brain logic as well as our right brain experience with this, because to me this makes perfect sense that this would be the preliminary foundation for spiritual practice. Once we're breathing in deeply, now it's time for a body scan. Breathing in, my body is relaxed. The word is relaxed. And that can take a little while. It's good to start wherever and go through your whole body and make sure there's nothing that is super tense. And whenever you lose track of where we are, come back to step one. Is my breathing deep and slow? Am I aware of it? So with our breathing deep, breathing out slow, now we can breathe in and be relaxed. And breathe out, be at ease. Now this step of breathing in, relaxed, Breathing out at ease can sometimes take me quite a while because I am relaxed in my body. My spine is straight, my rest of myself is relaxed around my straight spine, my face is relaxed. I'm scanning through and making sure that if I'm saying relaxed, that I actually am relaxed, and that I don't lose track of my deep, slow breathing while I'm making sure that my body is relaxed. The second word on the out breath is at ease. And to me, and the way I've heard it explained, this is very in touch with our emotions. So we're breathing in relaxed, but we're also breathing out at ease with our emotions. And you might not be at ease with your emotions when you sit down to meditate and practice. And it might take you some time to really feel into what emotions are coming up for you. And instead of just pushing them away immediately or trying to avoid them, we actually want to bring this really loving energy in. Thich Naht Hahn calls it like the way a mother would attend to a crying baby. Can we generate that level of compassion for our own emotions? Can we be really present with them? Oh, I'm feeling nervousness around making content. Oh, I'm nervous about my work week ahead of me. There's a lot going on there. And can I acknowledge that and say, hey, I'm here for you, nervousness. I'm here for you, discomfort. And I'm going to give you my full loving attention at this moment. If there's anything you want to teach me or tell me or help me process, I'm here. I'll listen to you. But once I've heard you out, I'm going to ask you to flow along with the river and allow me to be at ease, because when we're stuck in our emotions, when we're stuck in our tense body and our shallow breath, it's really hard for us to surrender into the greater sense of self that is available to us with spiritual practice. Because I am just one more voice in the sea of humanity, bearing witness to the miracle of an expanded sense of self. Like, we are a symphony of universal energy through God, through mindfulness, through Holy Spirit, through presencing. And if we're stuck in shallow breath and tense body and disturbing emotions, all we're going to see is our own limited body mind. We're not going to feel resourced by this universe that we have access to. And so, again, allowing this series of mindfulness of breath practice to deepen what we're about to go through together. We're breathing deeply, breathing out slowly, breathing in relaxed in my body, breathing out, I'm at ease with my emotion. Is there anything else in your emotion that you need to give love to and to listen to before you can be at ease? Take a moment for that. I know it's been hard. I know there's a lot of stress. There's a lot to respond to. But I'm taking space for myself. I'm taking space for you. I love you, emotions. I love you, body, mind. I'm willing to take time and hear you. And for our own benefit, I'm going to ask to be at ease at this time, to listen and then release. There's 2 more steps to this meditation, and the next one I feel is very beautiful, where we breathe in and we smile, and we breathe out and we release into that expanded sense of self. Now, this smiling can be really hard to do when you're first practicing it. It can feel really cheesy or fake or creepy or weird. We just don't practice smiling very much. And it seems like in society and global civilization and the news, there's not a whole lot to smile about lately. But can we find a sense of compassion for ourselves and the world and our experience and the sheer miracle of being alive? Can we have even a small little Buddha smile, one corner of the mouth just lifted up just a little bit? It's not so hard to smile when our breathing is deep and slow and our body is relaxed and our emotions are at ease. In fact, when we really spend the time to look deeply and cut through it all and feel this universal love of which we are all a part, a smile is actually a pretty natural response. There's a lot to be grateful for. Breathing in, I smile. Breathing out, I release. Breathing in, I smile to my ancestors. Breathing out, I release into my awareness that I am one with my ancestors. I'm part of an ancestral lineage. My time in this chain of ancestral lineage is brief, but I'm carrying a lot from my parents and my grandparents, and all that they have gone through is alive in my bones and my blood. I smile at my ancestors. I release into my oneness with them. Breathing in, I smile at nature. And I release into my knowledge that I am nature. The same water you can hear in the river is the blood flowing through my veins. The bones in my body, like the earth around me and the rocks around me. The fire, the combustion energizes my body. The air coming in deeply, breathing out slowly. I smile at nature and I release into my oneness with nature. This step is such a beautiful step in meditation. So if we're breathing deeply and our bodies are relaxed and our emotions are at ease, we can smile and look deeply and see ourselves as inseparable from the miracle of life. This is deeply healing, nourishing space to be in. Your body, your mind, your relationships crave this type of energy. Slowing down, taking good care of your body and mind. Breathing can feel so good when we're smiling and releasing into our true nature. And so one last step in the mindfulness of breath meditation in the way I've been taught it, and that is breathing in, I'm aware of the present moment. Breathing out, it is a wonderful moment. Breathing in, present moment. Breathing out, wonderful moment. hope this time spent with me in the mindfulness of breath meditation has been nourishing for you and helpful for you. Just want to send you again with that process that makes so much sense. Anytime you are looking to have a deep experience with your life, to look deeply, to feel deeply, to make progress, to be of service, to be in a place of loving awareness, it makes sense to follow. Make sure your breathing is deep and slow. Make sure your body is not holding unnecessary strain. Make sure your emotions are being dealt with. Look at them, give them love, learn from them. But don't dwell in disturbing emotions in a way that's not intentional or unmindful. Learn from them and let them go. And then remember, there is so much to smile about. You can see beautiful things. If you can speak beautiful things. If you can hear beautiful things. If you can touch beautiful things. And this time on earth, in this one body mind, is so limited. There's so much to be grateful for, really, in any circumstance. And with that, I remember that all there is this present moment, and that a lot of my feelings of whether it's a wonderful moment or not depends on my ability to tap into these types of spaces and feelings and dimensions of consciousness. I really enjoyed sharing that with you today. May it bless your journey. May you be well. May you know the ease of well-being. And go be a good human.